Okay. Um, testing 1 2. Okay, it's
That's a
working,
good
Abby.
answer.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
so you
tech
can see.
PhD style.
Yeah, so you can see.
So, what's up, guys? It's Michael. So, I'll be filming a Q&A with.
Start again.
What's up, guys? So, I'll be filming a
No,
Q&A.
what's up, guys? It's Michael.
What's up, guys? It's Michael. So, I'll be filming a Q&A with.
Take me here.
Okay, yeah. So, I asked you guys to drop some questions on Twitter, Instagram, and we have some from WhatsApp.
Yep.
So, we are going to start with Twitter before my system dies. Okay, so the first question is from Team VRY.
Okay.
He says, what is a device you regret buying?
Wow. I don't really don't regret buying any phone, right? Because I love phones generally. So
Mm,
irrespective, even if it's slow, I still appreciate the work put in.
mm, mm.
But then, one phone I regret buying is it BlackBerry, is it Pearl or one of those Blackberries that has this round
Button.
button?
Okay.
What happened to me was I was scammed in Lagos. So what happened was I gave them money for the phone. I tested the phone before I gave them money. I gave them money. So in between, in between, okay, I'm not going to. I changed my mind about the price. He changed his mind about the price, and I was like, oh, why would you change your mind about the price? And for some reason, he's like, okay, fine, just bring it. Not knowing he has swapped the phone to another phone that wasn't working. In fact, I could not fix my SIM card inside the phone. So he swapped the phone and immediately gave me and was like, police is coming, and that was how I was scammed. And that was the only phone I think I regret buying.
Ah, oh, so the phone I regret buying personally is the first video on my channel, which is a Blackview A30. I actually regret it, and it's also a blessing in disguise because if I did not buy that phone, I wouldn't have started this channel.
YouTube, okay.
Yes, because I made a wrong decision in buying this smartphone. I wanted a very budget phone with high-end specs, but my heart was broken.
Ojukwu lying to you.
Yes, and I hate buying phones on Jumia. They are just sorry, sorry, Jumia. It's
No strings attached.
no strings attached. So the next question is from it's Ben Sega. He says, if you had the option to choose one device for a year, what device will it be?
One device for a year. I don't like using one phone for too long because there's so much options
Same.
to explore. So much options. I don't think I use phone for more than 2 3 months.
Hmm.
Even if I have to buy another phone that is a little bit lower than the one I was previously using, but I feel it's fun to just see how far, yeah, where we're coming from, right?
Hmm.
And know where we're going to. So I love to use different phones. But if I have to, but it has to be one of those. If you have to use this one, they will give you $1 million, kind
Okay.
of thing. So if it has to be $1 million and use one phone, I would use the Samsung Note 20 Ultra or the Note 10. I love those phones, and they are so.
I'll use the Note 10 Plus.
Uh,
I personally will use the Note 10 Plus
yes, the
because
Note 10 Plus. Yes, Note 10
I
Plus.
just I tested the Note 8 and I already like the S Pen stuff.
Mm.
So the OS on the Note 8 is already old, so
Yeah, and you can't upgrade
you can't
anymore.
upgrade it. So yes, the Note 10 will be a perfect fit.
Perfect.
Because the Note 20 Ultra, I'm not really in love with it.
Right.
Not
I also
really.
tried. I tried the Note 20 Ultra, then I tried the Note 10 Plus.
Hmm.
It felt like the same phone to me. I don't know how you guys feel, but to me it felt like the
Minus the
same phone.
120 at refresh rate.
Yes, minus that. Despite the 120 Hz refresh rates, you don't really use it day to day, except
Hmm.
when you're gaming.
Yeah, it's true. And it's not every time
It's not every
people game.
time. Yes, exactly. So you can turn that off.
Next question is from Tech MNO. It says, if you are given a chance to revive one product that is
As
already dead,
dead.
and you have the chance to give it a modern spec makeover, what is it and why?
Sajem. Yeah, sentimental value. My dad used to love phone, so
Oh,
Sajem.
oh. Mine would be the PSP. I really love that.
Okay, piece of tech,
Yes,
not phone.
just any piece of
Any
tech.
piece of tech.
Mine would be the PSP.
Yes.
I
Me,
want
I
them
think PSP
to
was
I want them to fight against, not fight, but they should just bring more competition to the
the
Nintendo
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch. Yeah.
And apart from the latest one that just came from Steam, I like that one also, but it's too big. And yes, I just prefer the Switch. But yes, Nintendo PlayStation
PlayStation
PS
for
will be
Medo.
very good.
And on top of that, I think the PSP was an amazing device.
Mm.
But my problem with it was the display. I think
Mm,
if they could bring that back and
is
give
it
it, put probably a
that
2K
was
display, a
okay?
2K display would be really mad. Really, really, really
Then
mad.
with the latest games, like that would be
And Sony has like amazing games.
amazing exclusives.
Exclusives.
Spider-Man,
Yes. On Sony. PSP. Come on now. That would be
and if you now install Warzone on it,
I'll just leave you. I'll just leave
I will
and
not
go.
buy PS5 safe again.
Yeah, actually, I think that's a marketing strategy for them. Because if they start making such with iron games and very, very good display, me and a lot of probably
A lot of people,
79% other people would not want to own a PS5 again.
apart from the streamers,
I said yes, apart from the streamers.
even the streamers, they even use PC. So
use
most
PC,
of them
so-
use PC. So
Yeah.
on the go, if you're on the plane or you're traveling, just bring it out and start playing. Next question is from Blood Money.
Hmm?
It's from Kegan Tech.
Okay, yeah.
Blood Money, Tech Money. Kegan Tech. So his question is, how can I be cool like you? Buy an Oculus Shield anti-blue light glasses. Switch back to Android and we are good to go. Yes, and also switch back to Windows. Don't use Final Cut anymore.
That's like one of the biggest whining of 2021 I've ever heard. How can Kagan? I don't know. I admire the guy. I actually got the. He actually gave me or partially gave me this microphone we're using right now. Guys, I like the guy. Guy's a cool guy. And
Boss.
boss. Reason for this.
Twali Baba. Next question is from Joanna's underscore Sensei. It says, what are the major challenges you face since you started your channel?
You go first.
I would say one, lights, yes. Especially how I am in school now.
Yeah.
Lights, noise. And that's why I don't.
Consistently quiet place.
Yes. Also, getting products
Product
is difficult also, but if you put yourself out there and you're posting, some companies will see you and try to send you their products. But the major thing is lights,
they are now sending.
which they are not sending for the
They are now
meantime.
sending.
They are now sending. Okay, yes, it's true. You can watch some of them. They are on the channel.
Oppo.
Oppo, it's plenty.
It's very, very plenty. Okay, for me, you done?
Yes, yes.
Okay, for me, it will be multitasking, then laziness plus procrastination and funds. I have this image of, oh wow, okay, most of us, we have, for me, I also did. So we always project this image. We always project the end image, like, oh, how is this channel going to be? We don't always think of the process. It's not easy. Being consistent is one problem. It's not easy at all. For me, I also mentioned multitasking. I do a lot of other things. I do some stuff. Yeah. But combining that with YouTube, then
Personal stuff like coin swap. Swap, so you'll be able to buy devices, please.
Yeah, I do cryptocurrency, buy and sell. I sell all sorts of gifts, vouchers, and the rest. And I also make short videos. So all of that plus YouTube, and I recently okay, school in it is on one side.
Mm.
So all of that is actually difficult to multitask. Then procrastination, okay, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do next tomorrow. Then next tomorrow I'm doing something else. I'm going so or
Another
someone
thing
is
comes
taking
up.
my attention.
Mm.
Something always comes up. So it's been really difficult. But if you take it a day at a time, yeah. I have been trying fairly.
Mm.
I've been trying to come back to making videos again. And yeah,
Very soon.
that was that was the problem I
Mm.
faced, and I'm still facing. It's not. Don't think you come and just face one problem and it will stop at the point. No,
Mm.
more will keep coming, or that same problem will keep recurring on another shape,
Yeah.
take another shape. So consistently do what you do consistently. That's all.
Yes.
Anything. If you're lazy, be consistently lazy. If you're going to make just one video in a month or one video in a week, just try. It's not easy, but just try.
It's true. It's not easy
It's not easy as well.
at all.
Go easy, Lara.
At all. Next question is from T Develops YT.
Mm.
He says, if money wasn't a problem, what smartphone
Ah,
could you use? Could you see yourself using?
using. Okay. Me to go first though. Because me, I get big eye. I
It would be a Samsung device,
okay.
and it would be the Note 20 Ultra.
Okay.
But at least the Z Fold 2,
Z for two.
open and close.
Um, for me, it would be one of these ASUS rock phones
Okay, for gaming.
for gaming. Not just gaming.
The
I
design.
game a little bit. I don't game a lot.
Okay.
But the processors in those phones are mad. And when you have above, I think 1,000. Okay, my friend has 25,000 contacts on his phone. I'm posting on WhatsApp is the problem. Using some apps is a serious problem. So if I have phones that can, yeah, one of them has, Mado has 20. This guy has 70,000 contacts. So uploading is always a problem. Sometimes the phone will burn up so fast, even the iPhone 12s and the rest, and the highest of the highest, will still misbehave. So yeah, ASUS one of those ASUS ROG latest thing for me.
25,000 contacts,
Yeah,
70,000.
70,000. Yeah.
Is that not in one university in Nigeria?
No, it should be that.
Don't be juju be that. Hey, voila.
All right. Next question is from who?
Okay, we are going to Instagram
Okay, I was
now.
switching to Instagram.
I've saved the screenshotted the question.
Mm.
So the first question is from Promise Hosting. It says,
What do you advise?
a newbie YouTuber. How do you advise a newbie YouTuber? Don't worry about the numbers. Post. Just talk about things like if they wake you up, you can just say. Don't look at people to compare yourself.
Yeah. Don't compare yourself to anybody.
Yes, because if you compare yourself, enugbe o. Enugbe.
Anyway,
Mm.
like they say, all hands are not equal,
It's true.
and they never will be, but they all have a function,
Yeah.
irrespective. If you remove one of these and the rest, so you're also important in your own way.
Yeah.
For me,
Mm.
it will be don't think of the money.
True. If you
Don't
think of the money
Don't
first,
think of
you get tired.
how much would they pay me? How much would just do it because okay, let me tell you backstory. I've been doing YouTube for a year and 6 months,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yes.
And I got to a point where I'm supposed to be monetized, and for some reason, I had to start. It feels like I'm starting all over again.
Okay.
But then, I'm not. If I'm so focused on the money, I would have stopped. In fact, stop making videos. But I just love talking about it. And right now, I feel like I also love talking about other things that are not there too. But just love what you do, and people will pay you for what you love.
True. Money first on YouTube. It's not possible.
It's a no for anybody.
Even the algorithm will
They are
pursue
going
you.
to push.
Say pack your load and go.
you go know say Sapa won't kill this one. I'm
Sapa will
leave now.
blow you.
So let me quickly bring one from WhatsApp.
Okay.
My friend Smart Ado.
Mm.
He said I should recommend the best phone below $100 in 2025.
$100.
That's a 50K.
How do?
Because
No
you know the
joy.
guy.
No joy. Why are you doing like this?
$100 is
Okay.
Do you know $100 can buy a lot for some people,
Yes.
right?
But don't buy any of Nokia's latest
no, don't even.
because
do it.
those are Unisoc chipsets, 28 nanometer devices. Don't try it.
Yes. Yes.
You can get below $100 is how much now?
50K.
50K on the
40
door.
something 50K.
Add,
49.
add small money and buy the
Small
Naira and buy the Samsung Galaxy A02.
Yes.
That is a better device.
That's this, how much is it?
That is like 52,000.
Yes, that's $104.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, that $4 I use and go back from when you have bought the device. Just need to add
Yes.
then borrow money from somebody to go back home. Yes.
Yeah, so switching back to the Instagram questions.
Yes. So you responded on
Yeah,
Instagram.
I responded with the message.
Yeah.
I was excited.
Yeah. Then Mide asked, see this Mide. Mide has one problem. He has one problem. I don't know what is wrong with him. Why will you be asking me how to play Fortnite on Apple Watch?
FBI, open up! Yeah,
you want FBI to come here?
You actually can. What you do is you model a wristwatch. Is that easy? You model a wristwatch, then you play Fortnite, and you layer the wristwatch on top of the display, on top of the gameplay you have already played. Then yeah, you composite everything, and then you have you're playing Fortnite on an Apple Watch.
Don't try to. What is
realistically?
It's not possible.
He knows he's a 3D artist, so
He's a mad VFX artist.
Yeah, he's a very good.
That's why he's sending this kind of nonsense question.
I'm also learning from him
because he can do it in 3D.
Yeah, because he can do it in 3D.
FBI is coming to your house. Next question is from It's Nets Baba, the Baba of the Babas.
Yeah. Twali Baba.
Twali Baba.
Well done.
Yes. He says, how do you balance school and YouTube? You look for a way to balance it too.
No, how he said, how do you?
How do I balance
so
school?
Give your own.
You go first.
I dropped out.
Okay. Okay, I'm still a student.
I dropped out. I did a computer science in poly, so I had not so great results for the Nigerian standard, whatever, to look for a job. So I started statistics, which I got tired of.
Statistics.
Focusing on business and school. And then I was like, oh, fine, let me just look for a smaller course that I could do and just get out. I did psychology, and that was when I was like, okay, it's either you continue going to school or you do something else, then come back to school later. I'll still go to school later, but for now, I want to focus on my future.
Okay, for me, how do I balance school and YouTube? When there's no lecture, I'm not going to school because most of the time, nothing happens in school. Course rep will say that, oh yeah, come to school. Then nothing happens. You just want to stand under hot sun. That's why you can see me. I'm dark. I'm dark like this. Also, sometimes school drains me out. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not able to post, but people say I'm consistent on YouTube.
Yeah, you're really honestly. I'm learning honestly.
To me, I'm
unrealistic
not.
as it may sound, I am learning from you. This Jesus.
To me, I'm not that consistent.
Trust me, you're consistent. You post twice a week, sometimes once a week.
Sometimes I will just have a bad day and I will not be able to do anything. So Yeah. So the last question from Instagram is from Victor X Gamer 5.
Box
He say
alpha.
box alpha iPhone 12
12
or
or
Samsung
17
S21
S21 Ultra.
Ultra. And it depends on what you want to use any of the devices to do. To be honest,
Yeah.
if you just want that, is it 10x zoom, 50 100x zoom
100x
or
zoom.
50x zoom on the Samsung S21 Ultra, yes, you can go for that
Okay.
to just show off,
Show off, yeah.
have that big display and 120 at refresh rates to game. But for me, I'll go for the S21 Ultra because I'm this kind of person that even on my Samsung Galaxy A22, I just like to shoot on the go. I just plug the my lapel mic
Yeah.
to my phone and start recording. Even though the S21 Ultra does not have an headphone jack, it does not really need too much setup to record.
Yeah.
So I
You
just
just
plug the
use
mic, shoot what I want to
shoot.
shoot, and I'm ready to go
Okay. For me,
and keep people easily on PUBG
on
Mobile.
PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You don't play Call of Duty as much as you used to.
Yes. Tell them to reduce the size of the data,
You don't, okay.
3.1 gig, and then I'll download it back.
Okay. For me, yes, I set it out. Depends on what you want to use it for. If you want to go into YouTube and you can afford an iPhone, you shoot in HDR, and it is not that Samsung phones don't do exactly the same thing,
Mm.
but the thing with iPhones is this: it is consistently good. If it
Yes.
gives you this is what it will keep giving you. But Samsung, maybe you turn shifted, the
Fluctuates.
whole distance, the whatever has shifted. You'll be looking
Mm.
for colors to match, especially if you're looking to maybe grade the clips.
Footage. Yeah.
The color will not be consistent across all the clips. So if you're looking to YouTube and show off, yeah, want to show off and you want to do
You want to
YouTube,
show off your Apple logo.
Apple logo with the big camera.
This is my
This
own
thing,
Apple logo, Samsung.
no one, no one. So if you want to show off and you want to do YouTube, you can go for Apple. And if you like simplicity, you don't like heavy, you don't like customization at all. In fact, if you have money and you just want to use your phone to pick calls, chat, and go to the internet, go with iPhone. But if you're looking at Samsung, means you're ready for everything. You're a gamer, you like to shoot videos, extra. You just love to do extra.
Yes, and you want that big battery.
Big battery, yes. Samsung.
One more question on WhatsApp, Abby.
Yeah, that's
Only out.
no.
Yeah, so that is the end of today's Q&A with Tech Mail. You can also check his channel. The links will be in the description below, or I'll just tag him on the title of this video. Okay. So
So
you can
you can
promote
introduce
yourself now.
yourself
You
now.
can.
Yeah, Medo, thank you for having me on
Okay.
your channel on this Q&A. I also have a question of my own.
Mm.
Yeah. How has the journey been so far?
It has been good and sweet and not so good at the same time. That's
More of which?
uh, um, more of the good, like 60% of the good. Yes. Because when I started, I did not focus on the money. I just started the channel so I'll help people make a better purchase decision. So they won't say, oh, you told us to buy this device. I won't tell you to buy the device, this particular device. If this device suits you, then yes, it is the right device for you. But I'll give you my honest opinion on that device review.
Nice. Yeah, and there you have it. This is Medo Unboxing, and I am Tech Mail. And we will be seeing you in the video playing
on your
after this one.
on your screen. You can see them now.
On your screen.
And you
So,
can see his channel link,
yes, as well.
and you can see some subscribe buttons.
And just look at all the display. Or
Yes.
just better still, just click next. It will Get
Yeah.
the next video on this channel.
Then also swap with coin swap. Anytime,
Yes.
any day, 247.
247, always active.
Always active.
We buy Bitcoin.
Today is a blessing.
Today, always, always a blessing.
Yeah.
We buy all sorts of digital assets, not just cryptocurrencies. Anything that has to do with online money, we buy.
Amazon gift card. Collect your affiliate earnings in gift card and
Yes,
trade it
actually,
with
yes. Yeah, also your
trade
affiliate
it
earnings,
with
yeah.
coin swap if you're in Nigeria.
Yeah, I also have a referral bonus. You refer
Yeah.
somebody, you get a bonus.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Peace.